Alright guys, here we are, checking in light. This Chrysler Pacifica 2007 model. As you all know, yellow indicates a trouble code. Let's go into the that's also a flash update, but let's go into the PCM, see what codes we have. Alright, let's go into DTC. Oh, evap codes guys. P0456 Small evap leak, 0457 gas cap loose, 0455. A lot of evap code, large leak also guys, and a P083B transmission related issue that's pending guys. Alright, so I'm gonna focus on these evap leaks first guys. Looks like I'm about to do a test called evap leak test. I'm gonna need a machine. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab my evap tester and we are gonna do the evap leak test. Alright, I'm gonna take y'all along for the ride with me. We're gonna figure out why this system losing vapors guys. That's what's going on. Vapors are escaping into the atmosphere. That is a no-no according to the EPA. Alright, so stay tuned. Let me go grab the tool. I'll be right back. Guys, first thing first, before we do anything, let's take a look at this gas cap, because every time you see a loose gas, no good guys. This is a no-no. I don't care if it's brand new. Look, it is brand new. So just because they had the code for a loose gas cap, they went out and got this. Now I still need to perform the leak test. I'm still gonna perform the leak test, but in my book, that's a no-no guys. Never use these aftermarket fuel cap. They are no good. So let me get the car up in the air and we're gonna start our leak down test. Stay tuned. All right guys, I have this Pacifica up in the air. This is an older model Pacifica guys. Yes, the name Pacifica now refers to the new model caravans, the Town and Country. The old Dodge Caravan, they just been redesigned and they are now called a Pacifica. This is the older models Pacifica. I think this lived or lasted between 2004 and 2008, I want to say. But anyway, evap leaks. I would have to perform what we call a smoke test to help find the evap leak, especially if it's a small evap leak. Now, just because, by the way, there is a history on evap leaks on this particular model, okay? Yes, that makes for good memory, guys. We had a habit of this tank would bow and break the tube up there, the nipple off of the fuel pump itself. Yes, I've seen it happen, guys. The tank would just bow over time. This is a what, 07 model? So yes, that tank is kind of bold, but never speculate, guys. Actually run your tests and see if you're losing vapors from that area. And that is exactly what I'm about to do. I always go to the source during my smoke test. The source, the heartbeat of the evap system. Keep in mind, guys, evap system is designed to not really allow, car makers are not allowed to let vapors escape. Okay, those fuel vapors escape into the atmosphere. So what happens, car maker came up with a way to store those vapors. All right, this is a charcoal canister, guys. Vapors can be stored here. You can't store them forever, so over time or during drive cycles, different drive cycles, the purge valve would purge these vapors out of here and run them back, recycle those vapors back into the engine, where it would be burned out of the tailpipe, and the cat converter, which is up here, would likely clean. This car, what kind of setup is this? The cat is designed to clean up the exhaust coming out, hopefully turn everything into H2O, water. All right, I don't know what kind of setup they got going here. Okay, yeah, wow, this is an 07 model. This cat, oh, this would be real fun to replace. Well, anyway, guys, that's evap system in a nutshell. In a nutshell, I explained it in depth on a separate video, but right now I'm finna hook up tie in my evap tester. Like I say, heart and soul for me, or the way I hook up, it's actually on the ESIM itself. Okay, well, now whether your car is equipped with an ESIM leak detection pump or NVL pump, they all perform the same thing. So let me get this hose off, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back. I had to grab my hose removing pliers to get this off without breaking, and you don't want to disrupt. You don't want to cause a leak, or say, so be careful how you wiggle this back and forth, because there's a little seal inside of there. So I just grabbed my little pliers and work the hose off. All right, now from there I'm going to put my special tool that I happen to have built for this occasion. Okay, sometimes you have to do that, be creative. Now what I'm gonna do with this hose is I'm gonna force steam and air into the system to help me pinpoint this leak. Now this hose right here, I will attach this to my special tool. This is the machine we use to help find small evap leaks. All right, it will inject steam and air into the system in hopes of finding the leaks. Now it's air operated, so I have an air hose on it, and you need power supply, so I have my used battery right here. So now all I do, guys, is hook this up to my hose right here. Get real good connections. I'm gonna let that hang right there and simply turn it on. Now as far as it's pumping steam into it also, but as far as air, this is what I really go by. This helps with small leaks. The goal is for this ball to drop all the way down to the bottom. If you get all the way to the bottom and stays, that signifies that there is no air leak. Okay, if it hovers around like right up in here, then there's a small evap leak. Now let's test the system out, guys. Let's create a no leak scenario. Let me squeeze this hole, see if the ball dropped. Yes, okay, the ball dropped because I simulated no leak. Now I'm gonna let it fill the system up and tell me if the system has a leak. All right, this could take between 5 to 10 minutes, guys, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, here we are maybe 2-3 minutes later, and that ball is still hovering around the arrow, which tells me that there is an evap leak. Now, guys, because the system is full of steam and air, you should be able to visually see leaks by way of the leaks. All right, let's look around. Oh, okay, guys, what I see right off the bat. Oh, do I hear? Yes. Y'all see that, guys? Now that is the danger in grabbing this, trying to take this hose off. Okay, I hope I did not cause that. Okay, or it could actually be the cause. All right, see this hose over time, it will really get a bite of hold to this, so when you go to take it off, you disrupt the seal in between the ESUM and the vapor canister. Okay, so but from the looks of this, that is my leak. All right, I have a leaking, guys, there's a seal between that. Some people replace both the ESUM and the seal. If you're fighting for cash or your finance is low, you may can get away with just the seal, but here I have to write up both the ESUM and the seal. Now that does not negate if the leak is in the normal spot. Okay, simply because this leak is taking over all the air. It's one of those cases where you have to fix this and recheck it, because you very well could have the leak in the normal spots. I'm unable to see that because my steam and my air is leaking out the weakest point of the system, which happens to be here. Wow.